Hello kids. In today's class, we are going to start with the concept of comparing and ordering the decimals. So when I say comparing the decimals, it's like the general comparison, how we compare the whole numbers, how we have compared the fractions. So now we will learn that how we have to compare the decimals. So there are three ways given here for comparing the decimals. The first is using the mathematical model here. Okay, so here if you see the first example, 0.21 and 0.09 are the two given numbers. 0.21 can be represented like this. We have 2 tenths and 1 hundredths, and here we have 0 tenths and 9 hundredths. Okay, so when you say from the figure, it is very well seen that 0.21 is greater, right? Similarly, another examples are given here. In this example, we have 0.5, that means we have 5 tenths, and in the next number, we have 0 tenths but 8 hundredths. So this is here. And again, when we see this, we can very well see that 0.5 is greater. So this is one method of comparing the decimals, using the mathematical models. Second one is using a place value chart, where we can write the ones, that is the whole numbers. I'm just writing this ones as the whole number part. Okay, whole number part. It can be one, it can be tens, hundreds, and so on, but they have written ones here. Then we have a decimal point after tenth and hundred. So what we can do is we can make a chart like this. I'm just taking example here. Okay, and if you see, this is ones, this is a decimal number, this is tenths, and the hundredths. Okay, this is hundredths. Now let me take number 7.52 and another number I am taking 7.93. Okay, 7.52, 7.93. So when we compare this, the number at one place is same. So we have to go to the numbers after decimal places. At the 10th place here, 5 is there and 9 is there, and we know that 9 is greater than 5. So that means this complete number 7.93 is greater than 7.52. Okay, so here we have compared using a place value chart. Next, the third part is using equal size parts. So when say equal size parts, what they have done is, here they have taken two numbers like 0.18 and 0.12. Okay, and what they have done, they have made both of them into like decimal first. We know we have 0.18, and if we want to make it as like decimal, it will be 0.20. Right? So one is 0.18, another is 0.20, and now you have to compare as we do it for whole numbers. That is 0.18, they have removed the decimals, they are considering them as a whole numbers. So 0.18 and 0.20. Okay, and when we compare, we know that 20 is greater than 18, so that means this number is greater. So these are the three methods, kids, which is given here. Now let us see that how we can do it easily. What is the best way? So kids, the best way I feel is using a place value chart, where making a chart is not necessary. Let's see. I'm taking two numbers here. One I'm taking 3.678. Another number I'm taking 3.172. Okay. And now let us compare these numbers. So when we compare, the comparison will always start from left. Okay. Compare from left. Start in this direction, this direction. Okay. So when we compare, this 3 and this 3 is same. Okay, so we have to move further now. Let us go to decimal. Decimal place is same. Then we have 6 and 1 here. So that means at the 10th place in the first number we have 6, and here we have 1. So when we are comparing the 6 with 1, we know 6 is greater than 1. That means 3.678 is greater than 3.172. Right? Now, another example, kids, I'm taking here, I'm taking 8.163 and 8.134. So now let's compare. We will move from the left. 8 is same. Then we have decimals. Then we have 10th place. At the 10th place, again, we have the same number 1. So what we will do, we will move to the next place. That is the 100th place. Here we have 6. Here we have 3. And we know 6 is greater than 3. That means 8.163 is greater than 8.134. Okay? Simple comparison. Now, let's take another example. And in this example, what I'm taking is 1.716 and 1.711. So when we compare from the left, 1 is same, 10th place is same, 100th place is same, and when we see the 1000th place now, because these two values are same, so we are going to switch to the next value for comparison. Okay, so we will compare 6 with 1 and we see 6 is greater. That means this number 1.716 is greater than 1.711. Okay, so this way kids, you can easily do the comparison. And now let's move to the exercise 7D. Okay, so the first question here is color to compare. So what we have to do is we have to color the portions and compare it. Okay, so first we have 0.53 and 0.07, the given numbers. So when we say 0.53, that means at the 10th place we have 5. So we have to completely shade 5 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and at the 100th place we have 3, so 1, 2 and 3. This is the part. Now coming to the another part, the number 0.07. Here at the 10th place we have 0. Okay, so that means no complete row will be colored. And then at the 100th place we have 7. So let us mark 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And when we see this, we see that the major portion is shaded in the first number. So this is bigger number. Okay. Now let us compare the second part. 0.1 means at the 10th place we have this one row shaded. Now next number is 0.01. That means at the 10th place we have nothing. 100th place has one shaded number. So this is shaded number. And we can very well see that this is smaller and this is bigger part shaded here. So I'm leaving this question and this question for you, and let me pick this part. Here in E part, we have 0.7. That means the 7 portions are shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, these 7 parts are shaded, and here we have again 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are shaded, and then at the 100, 2 more part is shaded, this and this. So we can see that this is a bigger portion. So 0.72 is greater. Okay, now let's move to question number 2, where we are given numbers to compare. The first one we have 9.099 and compare it with 9.99. So kids, always remember we have to start comparing from the left. So when we start comparing from here, we see this 9 and this 9 is same. Now we are going to compare the number at 10th place, that is the place after decimal. First place after decimal is the 10th place. Here we have 0 and here we have 9, and we know that 9 is greater than 0, right? So the number 9.99 will be greater than 9.099. So as here in the given question, I have marked that 9.99 is greater than 9.099 for the reason the number at the 10th place is greater in this number than 0. Okay, So this is greater. Now let me pick C part here. 96.550 compare with 96.55. So coming to the whole number, starting from the left, these two are same, and then we will move to the 10th place after decimal. 5 same here, 5 same here. Again 5 same here, and this number 100 places same. And now kids, when we compare the thousandth place, we have 0 here and we have nothing here. Nothing here means also means 0, and we also know in the case of the equivalent fraction, we can always add or remove 0 in the end. So we can always add 108 0 here. When we are adding a 0 here, we are adding it at the end of the number, so the value of the number doesn't change at all. So we see that both the numbers are same now, so the given numbers are equal. Okay. Now, let me go to D part, which says 0.5 and 0.15. So the whole number is same 0. Now, coming to the number at 10th place, we have 5 and here we have 1. We know 5 is greater than 1, so this number is greater. Now, the last question F, we have 0.76 and 0.8. Whole number is same. Compare the number at 10th place. Here we have 7, here we have 8. 8 is greater than 7, so this number is greater. Okay, and rest of the questions are homework for you. So if you have any confusion, you can always mail me. So in the next class, we are going to do the ordering of decimals. So kids, ordering means arranging the numbers, the decimal numbers into the ascending or descending order. And since today we have learned how we can compare them, we can directly move it and to the question, to the exercise 7E, and learn how to do the ascending and descending order for the decimal numbers. Okay, so I will see you all in the next class now. Thank you.